From getting on the bad side of fans and wrestlers to calls for a riot if he wins at Money in the Bank. These are fans reacting to Logan Paul's WWE return. The leader of the Low Gang is back, and his first stop is at the Money in the Bank ladder match. The June 19th, 2023 edition of Monday Night Raw opened with Logan sitting on top of a ladder while cutting a promo and talking about his future in the WWE. In an attempt to win over the crowd, he gave a shout out to some of Cleveland's hometown heroes, including LeBron James, which caused a mixed reaction from the crowd. But when Logan mentioned Jerry, the King Lawler, the crowd went nuts. So I guess wrestling fans only believe in one king. And just when it looked like Logan was winning over the fans, he flipped the script and said that leaving Cleveland was the smartest move he ever made. But he didn't stop there. He went on a full verbal rampage, calling all the Cleveland fans losers, including his own brother Jake, and even blamed his WrestleMania loss on the city. Logan made it clear that he wants to restore honor to Cleveland's name and said he convinced WWE execs to let him compete in the ladder match. Fans weren't too happy hearing that, and neither was the locker room.
Man, it's like, I truly feel like God kind of gave me this weird ability to do this sport at a relatively easy level for me. I don't know.
After Logan's comment set the place on fire, Ricochet was the first one to come out, and he reminded Logan that he's the reason the YouTuber went viral at the Royal Rumble. Seconds later, more wrestlers stormed out, and Shinsuke Nakamura was happy to join in on the fun. Nakamura said that no one wants that briefcase more than him. But then, LA Knight came out and laid the smackdown on everyone, telling Logan to shove a prime bottle up his LA Knight didn't hog the spotlight for too long though, because he was interrupted by Butch and Santos Escobar. Logan eventually had enough of all the disrespect. A brawl broke out in the arena. He topped it all off with an insane dive to the outside of the ring, taking out Ricochet and Santos. As the segment came to a close, the WWE Universe took to Twitter and voiced their concerns. One fan complained about how everyone else had to compete in qualifying matches, but Logan got in by simply showing up. No argument there. But the thing is, Logan's a classic heel, and it doesn't make sense for him to earn his way to the top. Not only that, he's also a special attraction who's guaranteed to rake in more viewers. So the WWE wouldn't want to overexpose him or risk injury. Weeks before Money in the Bank, wrestling reporter Ryan Satin jumped into the conversation, saying that it's actually a smart move to put Logan in a match like this. Because before Logan, everyone and their grandma expected the LA Knight to win. But now there's doubt, and there's drama. Everything hardcore fans love. Looking at the WWE's track record, I wouldn't put it past them to put the briefcase on a celebrity like Logan, because a surprise cash-in for him would really do wonders for the ratings. But there's also the argument that having a part-timer be Mr. Money in the Bank can do more harm than good. A lot of fans think this, and in a way they're right.
We're watching a lot of John Cena, Stone Cold, like doing my research and trying to get as versed as I can in this industry, but it is hard, man, and I don't have the luxury of time on my side.
Part of what makes Money in the Bank so great is the intrigue and the uncertainty of it all. Every time the contract holder comes out, fans can't help but wonder if it'll lead to a cash-in until it finally happens. But if Logan's on Raw like every 2 months, we can't really get that sort of build-up, can we? If fans don't know when Logan will show up next to cash in, it would make every night must-see TV, and this Twitter user agrees. According to them, Logan's eventual cash-in will be a huge deal whenever it happens, but I feel like we're getting too far ahead of ourselves. Sure, Logan's great in the ring, but can he win at Money in the Bank? The guy's only had 4 matches in the WWE, and he lost 2 of them. Plus, Money in the Bank's one of the hardest match types in the WWE, so would his winning it really be believable? Long story short, it won't be, but it is possible if he does it clean. The ladder match is no DQ, which means Logan could get outside help without getting in trouble. But who would he get it from? It's not like he's made a lot of friends since coming into the WWE. Well, don't you worry, because fans have that one figured out too. As this person pointed out, Money in the Bank's taking place in London, and you know who lives in London, right? No, not King Charles, smartass. I'm talking about KSI, baby. WWE fans first saw JJ when he interfered in Paul's match against Seth Rollins at WrestleMania 39 and helped him deliver a frog splash through the announcer's table. Maybe he'll show up again. Just think about it. LA Knight's at the top of the ladder, inches away from the briefcase briefcase, when suddenly KSI pops up, pushes Knight off that ladder, and helps Logan bag the win. Can you imagine the heat this would get? They'd be the biggest heels in wrestling. Or, as so many fans pointed out, KSI could cost Logan the match and turn babyface. The idea isn't completely outrageous. After Money in the Bank, SummerSlam will be right around the corner. A program between Paul and JJ, two of the most popular people on earth, at the biggest event of the summer. Sounds like a recipe for success. Coming back to the present though, Logan's confident that he'll walk out of the O2 Arena as Mr. Money in the Bank. In a chat with Byron Saxton, he spilled the beans on his master plan, saying, "I've got to win," and went on about how he was going to use his contract to win a world championship in the WWE. Now here's the deal. The WWE loves throwing curveballs, especially when it comes to Money in the Bank. They're known for kicking stars off the list at the last second and adding unexpected names to the mix. There was Austin Theory in 2022 who lost his US title to Bobby Lashley after he was added to the ladder match as a surprise. And guess what? Theory went on to win the whole thing. And in 2019, Brock Lesnar made a dramatic last-minute appearance in the ladder match, just when it looked like Mustafa Ali would be getting the briefcase. Brock destroyed everyone in his path, climbed on top of that ladder, and walked out as Mr. Money in the Bank. He cashed in 2 months later against Seth Rollins at Extreme Rules and became the new Universal Champion. Logan has a shot at doing the exact same thing, and a ton of fans have been pointing out the similarities between then and now. It's uncanny. Seth's a champ, a super hot babyface, so throw in a last-minute addition to the ladder match, and you've got history repeating itself. Plus, there's history between the two. Seth has unresolved issues with Logan from Mania, and he's not the kind of guy who likes to lie on a couch and talk about his feelings, so losing to him again would only make their rivalry more heated. On top of that, Rollins doesn't really have a clear threat right now. It's no secret Cody's only interested in Roman's titles. He's the biggest babyface in the WWE, and that's why seeing him go up against Rollins doesn't make any sense. Then there's Finn Balor, but let's be real for a second. They won't be putting a world title on him, no matter how bad the fans want to see it. AJ Styles maybe, but that's still a long shot. Logan's the only clear answer. If he wins the ladder match, and if he cashes in successfully on Seth, you're looking at a program that can go on until SummerSlam in August, or even the Crown Jewel in November. And while all of this sounds great on paper, nobody has a clue how it'll play out, and the question on everyone's mind is, will the fans accept Logan as the WWE World Heavyweight Champion? I want to answer that by taking a little scroll through wrestling Twitter, cause wrestling fans are never wrong. YouTuber Christian Miracle thinks Logan as world champ is what's best for business, and this guy, Brian Gregg, says the WWE shouldn't even wait to put that title on Logan, and that he should cash in right there in London. That's some big talk, but not everyone agrees. One user claimed that LA Knight can do everything Logan can but better, while others started chirping saying that if LA Knight didn't win, they'd start a riot. And knowing the Brits, that doesn't seem too far-fetched. They love their wrestling, goddammit. So there you have it, you bunch of degenerates. From calls for a riot if he wins at Money in the Bank, to getting on the bad side of fans and wrestlers. Those were fans reacting to Logan Paul's WWE return.